Well, he is if you only look at the quarterback position. If you look at the quarterback position, Tom Brady leads in passing yards, leads in passing touchdowns, leads in completions. He leads in 3 major categories. But if you, like I, because I was a defender, can step way back from the quarterback position, you might find a man named Jonathan Taylor who should also be at the front of the MVP conversation. Because Jonathan Taylor leads in rushing yards. He leads in scrimmage yards. He leads in rushing touchdowns. He leads in total touchdowns outside quarterbacks. So Jonathan Taylor leads the NFL in just as many statistical categories, meaningful statistical categories, as Tom Brady. Now, Tom Brady, he wins the popularity vote. Yeah. Tom Brady wins the narrative story. Last year, Tom Brady didn't get an MVP vote, and yet he goes around and wins a Super Bowl. Yeah. MVP voters are not going to make that same mistake. But the same credit I give Tom Brady, I got to give Jonathan Taylor, because what Jonathan Taylor has done and what the Colts team have been able to do because of Jonathan Taylor is just as, if not more impressive than Tom Brady.
Okay, I want to see how impressive you are. While I'm talking, do what you normally do, which is not pay attention to me. Look at your papers and get your notes, because you don't listen to me. You're just waiting to talk again. I know how it goes. But can you also add to your plate top 5 running backs that you've ever seen, okay? Just, over time, we're going to get to that part. I'm going to beat that argument up. But, yeah, Tom Brady's clearly the MVP frontrunner, unless you want to do a lot of legwork to go nowhere. If there's a tie between a quarterback and any other position in terms of how well you're playing, the tie goes to the quarterback, right? So just by that fact, I'm going to disqualify Jonathan Taylor. But we're going to have some fun in disqualifying him. Now, let's talk about Tom Brady as I just dropped my pen. Let's talk about Tom Brady, who... let me illustrate this in proper form with a full screen and talk about this old dog. Well, he's up to some new tricks. Look at Tom Brady. Most games with 4+ passing touchdowns in the NFL single season. Look at these years and look at these names and look at these players. Peyton Manning, Aaron Rodgers, Patrick Mahomes. What's up? Tom Brady, Peyton Manning, and Dan Marino. Okay, take it away. Take it away. You want to know what I see from all of those guys? What's the one thing in common between all those guys in those years? Go ahead, just say it. They all won the MVP. Tom Brady's put himself in position to win MVP. Why? He has more passing touchdowns than everyone. He has more total touchdowns than everyone. He has more passing yards per game than everyone. And he has more total yards per game than everybody except Lamar Jackson, who's a regression according to you, but I don't think that's regression, but I digress. Point being, it's his trophy again. And again, he's going to get his 4th MVP. Respect to Tom Brady, the GOAT.
I like it. And I don't even fully disagree with it, right? Oh, okay. I think Tom Brady is the MVP frontrunner. Okay. I am agreeing with you. I'm just saying, as a subheader, like you see a show has a title, a book has a title, but then it has a subhead. Jonathan Taylor has to be in that subhead conversation. Tom Brady, what's so impressive to me, that he's done is he has withstood the loss of Rob Gronkowski. When Gronk was out, they still were 4-2 when Gronk was out those 6 games. When AB was out prior to all the COVID nonsense, he still had a 500 record without Gronk and without AB. So what Tom Brady is doing is miraculous, plus at his age, plus just with all the absences around him. We've never seen anything like it before. Tom Brady is the front runner. But I just hate that we might have and are having a lazy narrative, that we just look at the top and say, oh, well, Tom Brady, you're sitting right there. You lead in most statistical categories. Yeah, we'll vote for you. But the fact that Jonathan Taylor has the Colts team at the door of the playoffs, right? The 7th seed has 7 wins. The Colts currently have 7 wins. Colts just have 1 more loss because they have already played that additional game. The fact that Jonathan Taylor is with Carson Wentz, and I love me some Carson Wentz, but defenses are not scared of Carson Wentz. Defenses aren't sitting in 2 high safeties, and yet Jonathan Taylor is still out here balling, is why I'm like, we have to pay some more respect to Jonathan Taylor.
Facts.
Tom Brady is out here killing it and will likely win the MVP once again, particularly because in a year where so many quarterbacks have struggled, Burrow's had bad games, Herbert's had bad games, Lamar's had several bad games, Josh Allen we know has had bad games. In a year where so many quarterbacks have struggled, Tom Brady truly hasn't. But we just have to stop being so lazy and saying that the MVP goes to the best quarterback. Shouldn't the MVP go to the person who's most valuable? And the fact that the Colts are still sitting in the conversation of making the playoffs and really making some noise is all because of Jonathan Taylor.
I don't think I'm lazy. I think I'm properly sorting this through. I'm not going to force something just because I want someone to get some respect and some credit put on their name. They're going to get what they deserve. They're going to get what they get. you're only going to eat what you kill. That said, I don't know what banquets you went to growing up, but I went to a lot of banquets where I was sitting there and they were like, the MVP. I was like, damn, I got to get up again. And then they were like, most outstanding. I'm like, who the hell is most outstanding? Who this dude? Who this baby MVP, old fake MVP ass, right? Jonathan Taylor, you can win all them other things. Best offensive player. Like, oh, go ahead. MVP of this league is Tom Brady. Now, top 5 running backs. I want to hear it. Did you get your list together?
I did get my list.
Okay, let's do it. I want to just make a point right here.
I got Sweetness, Walter Payton.
Walter Payton? Okay, yep. You didn't see him play, but I get it.
Just top 5.
Oh, yeah, do you.
I got Barry Sanders.
Yep.
I got Adrian Peterson.
Yes, me too.
Am I allowed to say OJ?
Yeah, why not?
You never know.
R. Kelly make good songs. Other than that,
Okay, I got OJ, and I got LaShawn McCoy.
Man, hometown. I don't need the home.
I played with him, so I saw firsthand the stuff that Shady was capable of doing.
Okay.
Do you not remember that snow game in Detroit where he acted like it was 75 and sunny? That's all I got to say.
Snow game or no game? Nah, respect to Shady. He ain't LT, who I played with, so I just trumped yours. LT, Damian Tomlinson. Okay, Adrian Peterson, yep. Emmitt Smith. You forgot Emmett.
I thought Emmett, but I didn't think talent you was going to go Emmett. Go ahead.
I know you hate your hometown.
No, I love Emmett. Okay. I got a poster still.
Why didn't you put Jim Brown? You put Sweetness there.
I thought about it.
Oh, yeah.
Keep going.
He probably from Dallas,
Keep going.
I got Barry Sanders on here 4 times. At least 4 times. Like 4 of the slots already taken. My point is this. Other than Emmett, we're on the championships. Like, it goes through the quarterback position. Like, Emmett got his. A few. 3. LT, Adrian Peterson, Barry Sanders, Like, that's the point. That's why Ty goes to quarterback. It's not lazy. It's just appropriate.